Hello, hello. Happy summer solstice. Becky Shapiro, Soul Compass Oracle. Yesterday I was on live talking about how I had to go through a process to learn to receive. And it's a little ironic because I gave the simple example of just taking a compliment. We know we're not good at receiving. We're not even good at taking compliments, most of us. And wouldn't you know it, a little while later, after I did that live, somebody gave me a compliment. And you know what my first reaction was? To diminish the compliment, like to explain it away. And I caught myself. I immediately caught it and I was like, nope, not gonna do it. I allowed myself to receive the compliment and I just said thank you. So it is truly a process to learn how to receive. And like I said, it affects all areas of your life. So if you are interested in learning a little bit more about that and the process that I went through, I will drop the link for my book, my latest book that is out as of today, in the comments for you. And I did want to mention something I didn't yesterday, which is we can only give as much as we allow ourselves to receive. So if you really reflect on that, think about it. If we're talking about love, you can only give as much love as you have allowed yourself to receive. So if you are not allowing yourself to fully receive love, then your relationships are not as deep as they could be. So just something to think about as we move into today's summer solstice celebration. So most of us know what the summer solstice is. Today is the day where we have the most amount of daylight. And so it's kind of a time to honor, celebrate our life-giving sun. We don't really stop to pause and reflect on, the importance of the sun, which we would not be here without, right? So it's kind of a significant symbol for us, and however you want to take that or look at it. So, it's a day to just kind of think about that and, honor and celebrate the sun. Now, if you don't have time for this today, that's totally fine. You can make some time this weekend to think about the sun, express gratitude towards the sun. But also, I want to point out that the sun is a representation of masculine energy. Okay, the moon is feminine and the sun is masculine. And so today is an excellent day to take action in this masculine energy. Not only because it's the summer solstice, but tomorrow's the full moon. So that's actually adding to the effects of the energy, because we're finishing off this waxing cycle of the moon. And so excellent energy today for you to take any kind of action that you need to do, whether that is to say something, to do something, to finish something. Great day to do that, okay? So I wanted to point that out. All right, so there are things that you can do today or this weekend if you want to celebrate. You can actually spend some time out in the sunlight. I unfortunately cannot do that today because we're having some much needed rain, so grateful for that. But you can still connect to the sun, even if you cannot see the sun. I have channeled the sun, and it reminded me that even when we cannot see it, even when it's nighttime or it's cloudy, it is still there. It's always there. So you can still actually connect into the sun, whatever that looks like and feels like for you. You can ask the sun for guidance or to help you energize or to ground you. You can make some time to reflect on everything the sun provides for us or for you and express gratitude for that. Maybe you watch the sunset tonight if you don't have clouds. You can go out and spend some time in nature, even if it's cloudy or rainy, that's okay. You can do some stretching today, some yoga sun salutations, and just maybe thinking about the sun or your energy while you do it. You could meditate. You could do some journaling or some reflecting. This would be a great time in the next couple of days to think about everything that has gone really well for you in spring, in the last 3 months. And then make some time to maybe set some intentions, or what is it you want to call in during these summer months. And again, this is a great time to take action. So setting some intentions for the next 3 months is something else that you can do. All right, so I wanted to do a card pull. I actually have an Oracle card deck. This is Sonia Choquette's Ask Your Guides Oracle deck. Okay, I've had this for, I don't know, a lot of years, over a decade. I go through phases. Some days I will pull a card, and other, I might go months without. So, but today I wanted to go ahead and pull a card. I've already shuffled this and cleared it, and so what I'm doing is setting the intention that the card gets pulled is for the highest and greatest good for all of us. Tuning in, watching this, what do we need to know today on this summer solstice energy? And I'm just going to start to fan the cards, and wherever it opens like that for me, that's the card I'm going to pull. That's our card today. And we have the denial card. So the thing to remember is when you pull a card like death or denial, it doesn't necessarily mean something negative is going on. So what I'm going to do is go to the page in the guidebook that explains what this means, denial. So if your stomach is clenching, let it go. Says your divine helpers are here to help you take off your blinders and more honestly assess the difficulties in your intimate relationships. Although you'd prefer to believe that ignorance is bliss, the truth is that denial is not a river in Egypt, nor is it a genuine form of protection against unhappiness. Your guides gently ask you to summon the courage to honestly admit the real problems that exist in your relationships. As difficult as they may be, until you do so, there's no chance that these shadows will ever heal. So, for example, admit when your wife isn't just tipsy, but rather is drunk, as she can be on many nights. Or admit, at least to yourself, that when your son says he can't find a job, it's because he isn't looking that hard. And that when your partner says he must work late every single night for months, that an affair or other digression is likely. Most important, admit what you might be hiding from your loved ones. Acknowledge your fears, addictions, excuses, and failures honestly and with compassion. Realize that what your mind blots out, your heart knows, and so does everyone else. In other words, when you're in denial, you're only kidding yourself. What your mind blots out, your heart knows. So your divine helper's message, take off the blinders and be open to the truth about others and yourself. Only then can you learn and grow past problems. So if that's resonating for you today to dig in, or over the weekend, where you might be in denial in life, this is a great time. We got the sun shining. It's bringing light to what you might need to notice, what you might need to be paying attention to that you're probably feeling, but our logical mind is denying and getting in the way of. So something I'm definitely going to reflect on and add to my journaling today. All right. So what I wanted to do is take us through just a quick grounding exercise. And if you can get outside, great. If you can't, not a big deal. This is just going to be short. If you'd like to close your eyes, you can. Just take some deep breaths. The deeper we can make our inhales and exhales, the more beneficial for the body and the mind. Letting go of everything in the mind. And let's bring our energy from the head down into the heart space. We're letting go of the thoughts in the mind. And see if you can feel. Just feel from the heart. Just bring the attention to the heart while you're still deep breathing. And I want you to just use intention or imagination and to start expanding the energy of your heart space. Whatever that looks like and feels like to you is perfect. You can expand on the inhale, you can expand on the exhale, or both, whatever feels good. Expanding energy just takes intention, and it is so. And expanding that heart space energy out as far and wide as you'd like. You can go across the universe if that feels right. And now let's connect into the energy of the sun. So again, whatever that looks and feels like to you. I'm bringing the sun into my awareness. I'm creating a connection from my heart to the sun. And then if you're not already, just allowing the energy of the sun in. Whether you're actually feeling the sunshine on your face, or just making space for the sun's energy. It's okay if you're not feeling it, if you're not seeing it, just allow it. Still breathing. You can ask the sun to fill you completely with just the perfect amount of energy. Whatever you're meant to receive today. Allowing that energy in, filling every crevice of your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your energetic body. Just allowing yourself to expand as you need to. If you want more of that energy, smiling as it feels good. And as you continue to breathe and allow that in, I'm going to speak just a little bit of light language to allow you to take that divine action today, that masculine sun energy action. Light language is just a healing transmission that I'm going to speak. Vaya sokoshiana, elemokasach, esekiana, voyama sukun, e kasiamocha, ele kasina, veasho vema kasi, ele sekashos, elenach ke komona, veasosh eselakas. Enemokache, Vayamoch, Espakiana, Elekach, Eman, Voya Sakashi, Voyasik, Eleish Omochas, Enakash, Ealakoch, Emochina, Vayas Ekal, Vokasina, Mosh, Eleish, Kasina. Castina. All right, so I hope you have an amazing summer solstice. Let me know how your day was. Let me know if this was helpful. For those of you interested in my book, Learning to Receive, I will drop the link for you. It is live today. And I hope you have a blessed day.